In the vast Chengwali refugee settlement of western Uganda, a quiet revolution is changing lives. For years, thousands of young people completed school only to face a familiar question: what next? Education gave them certificates, but not livelihoods. Dreams faded as opportunities remained out of reach. But CIYOTA saw a different future, one where education could become a tool for self-reliance. In 2023, CIYOTA launched a bold initiative to redefine education in refugee settings. With support from Education Cannot Wait and the Uganda Education Consortium, through Street Child Localization Agenda, CIYOTA introduced the Entrepreneurial Leadership Training Curriculum, an approach that blends academics with practical business skills.
At CIYOTA, education is more than lessons in a classroom. We asked ourselves a simple but powerful question. How can education equip young people to create jobs for themselves and for others? We came up with the entrepreneurship and leadership curriculum, which became a guiding light for shaping every program, every classroom, and every initiative. Here, learning is not just about knowledge. It's about opportunity, innovation, and empowering the next generation to build a future for themselves and for their communities.
The entrepreneurial leadership curriculum was implemented in 3 secondary schools, CIYOTA, Chengwali, and P4T Secondary, becoming the foundation for empowering students to turn ideas into action. To drive this vision, the project appointed 3 focal persons, each supporting 1 school, and later trained 25 teachers as entrepreneurial mentors. 15 student clubs were established, each designed to transform classroom learning into a real-world enterprise, giving young people the tools, guidance, and confidence to create their opportunities for themselves and their communities.
We are grateful for this project because through this project, the learners have not only gained skills to generate income, but they have generated skills to change their lives for the better. These skills in tailoring, poultry, fish farming, rearing pigs, these projects have given them the knowledge and the skills for them to start something at their home. We believe that this knowledge will not only stop at the school, but it will go on beyond the school to their communities. Through these clubs, they have got skills to lead, to manage finances, and we believe these are things that we all need to be successful leaders in our communities.
It was the beginning of something extraordinary. A model where education no longer ends in a classroom, but begins in the hands of every student. Across the schools, hundreds of students began turning ideas into impact. Their projects became stories of innovation, discipline, and hope.
We started poultry club when we were having 15 chicken, and now we have 70. We sell birds and use the income to restock and support our school projects. I was so inspired that I even started my small poultry project at home to help my parents with school fees.
For Benjamin, one club became a stepping stone to entrepreneurship, proof that with the right guidance, learning can change an entire household.
My name is CIYOTA, a student at P4T Secondary School. After joining ECW project, I learned how to rear animals. Selling piglets do help me buy school materials. Now I can support myself even as a student.
Stories like Sanyu's show how CIYOTA's approach is redefining success, not measured by grades alone, but by confidence, creativity, and contribution.
Through making tablecloth, I have learned how to manage small projects and how to beautify people's home in the community.
At first I saw that I needed machines to make tablecloths, but now I'm able to make tablecloths by my hands, sell and money for school needs.
From their classroom tables to community homes, these girls are weaving independence into every stitch.
My name is Fatuma Brenda, a student at P4T Secondary School, also acting as chairperson soap making club. In our soap making club, we produce both bar and liquid soap. We sell to students and the community members, and now our club is making a profit.
Soap making became more than chemistry. It became a lesson in self-reliance and leadership.
I act as the secretary in the soap making club. Through soap making club, I have learned teamwork and time management.
CIYOTA's model gives students more than technical skills. It builds the character and confidence of future leaders. Behind every successful student stands a dedicated teacher. CIYOTA's program transformed teachers into mentors, guides who help students turn knowledge into opportunity.
We organize visits to local entrepreneurs so learners can see success stories. They come back motivated to apply those lessons in their own clubs.
I make learning fun through games and interactive sessions. Visiting students' home projects help me see how they apply what we teach.
Through these mentors, learning becomes practical, exciting, and deeply personal. They're not just teaching lessons, they're shaping futures.
CIYOTA equips student clubs with the tools they needed, from incubators for poultry to sewing machine and ovens. These were not hands out, they were investment in sustainable learning.
Every resource became a seed of innovation, empowering students to dream bigger and achieve more.
Safeguarding is at the heart of our student enterprises. They are given skills to help them identify and mitigate risks to minimize harm during their practices. They are provided with essential tools like gumboots, aprons, overalls, masks, along with tools and equipment within their respective businesses. This is to ensure that students can learn, they can create, and earn safely by building sustainable and social businesses.
Through preparation and protection, CIYOTA ensures that every student's learning journey is safe, inclusive, and sustainable.
Under the Education Cannot Wait project, we have successfully supported 1,828 students with leadership and entrepreneurship sessions. We've also successfully supported 925 students with practical skills under the leadership and entrepreneurship sessions, making a total of 2,753 students. We have 15 active clubs across the 3 project schools, where the 925 students are actively practicing their learned skills.
Meet Mugisa Fred, a passionate teacher at CIYOTA who turned lessons into action. After joining in 2023 through the Education Cannot Wait project, he went beyond the classroom, transforming his social entrepreneurship training into real projects in piggery, poultry, and rabbit rearing. His story is one of innovation, dedication, and inspiring learners by example.
I joined CIYOTA in 2023 and soon after underwent a training under ECW project. Through this training, I learned about principles of social entrepreneurship. We used to attend training sessions every Mondays, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I was among those training learners as well. At first, I realized that while I was teaching about entrepreneurship, I personally had no practical experience to show my students. I asked myself, how can I continue doing this if I do not have something to demonstrate as an entrepreneur? As a patron of the school's piggery project, I decided to take an initiative to learn more. I went for an additional training in my home district of Kivale, where I gained more skills in piggery, poultry, and rabbit rearing. After this, I started implementing what I had learned, expanding from piggery to include poultry farming as well. My projects are still in their initial stages, but I have started seeing results. What inspires me most is that I can now teach by example, not just in theory, but through real-life practice. The ECW project has truly inspired me not only to teach learners, but to live out what I teach. This has made me a role model to many of my students. I believe that CIYOTA is providing relevant education, one that goes beyond just preparing learners to look for jobs, but one that empowers them to create their own opportunities. I want to sincerely appreciate ECW and CIYOTA for giving me a chance to expand my vision and support my family through the skills I have gained.
We have had really great impact whereby the learning environment has greatly improved as a result of the intervention of Education Cannot Wait. The learners have gained more confidence as a result of the intervention of Education Cannot Wait project. They can speak confidently, they can lead others, and really we see great impact. The enrollment has also improved because I remember by the time ECW came in, the enrollment was very small. But now the intervention has really brought in more positive change in as far as improved enrollment is concerned. Our parents are now more engaged because they see real change in the learners. The learners are more practical. You can imagine we are now producing chalk, we are producing shoes, learners are producing cakes, they are looking after pigs, and all these are learning areas which parents see as really positive change in them.
Hii project inasaidia sana, zaidi sana unakosa kama uguze nini mnyumba, chakula, watoto wanalia njala. Wakati yenyewe zimekomala sasa zimefika muita, unaenda unaujisha, utakosa hata mitoro 3. Unauza chakula, watoto wanakula na maisha yanaendelea. Au kwa mfano mtoto anaweza walimfukuza kwa masomo. Unatwala moyo, unaenda ujisha. Unalipia mtoto masomo au dawa, maana inasaidia sana kabisa.
All in all, we thank ECW for the intervention, and we promise to keep what we have learned in place and even improve more.
Education is no longer distant from daily life. It is reshaping how communities think, work, and thrive. What began as a school initiative has become a community movement, one that connects learning, livelihood, and leadership. 3 years later, CIYOTA's vision has become reality. Both refugees and host community learners have been empowered. 15 thriving student enterprises, 25 trained teachers, and a new curriculum officially recognized for national adoption.
Street Child is a global organization that ensures that every child is safe, learning, and in school. And we work in partnership with the local organization. So under the ECW program, we have been working with CIYOTA, who are implementing the leadership and entrepreneurship curriculum, a curriculum that is empowering learners in leadership, but also on innovation of the different projects. So within the 3 years that we have been working in partnership, the students have been very innovative and come up with projects. And behind me right here, you find the different projects that they are exhibiting today as a result of the learning that they attain within the program. So we are very proud in the partnership that we have had with CIYOTA, because they have managed to bring out the very best in the learners based on what you see right up behind me here. And the students have learned very many different skills of leadership, innovation, and we are very certain that as they get out into the world, they are going to be the change makers because of the different skills and leadership that they have learned in this program. So our appeal to the donor community and everyone else is that let's continue to empower these young people and build them so that they become the leaders of tomorrow. As Street Child, we are very proud of the work that CIYOTA is doing, but also for the change that they are creating in the lives of the young people.
We sincerely would like to appreciate Street Child through the localization unit. They've been more than funders, they are our partners. Through this engagement or this marriage, we've been in position to implement the entrepreneurial curriculum, something which would have been very hard. And through this, we've been in position to empower young people through the skilling program. Through this, a number of young people have accessed quality education, and a number of them retained in school, and a number of them, of course, transitioned. We would like to appreciate you for the unwavering support you've bestowed to us. But also, we as CIYOTA, we are not remaining the same because our systems have been strengthened. We thank you and appreciate you. May God bless you.
We are grateful and thankful for the resources, not only for funding this project, but also for impacting the lives of people beyond the students, the communities, the teachers, the trainings, the stakeholders around. This has been a great opportunity to impact and change the lives of the community and stakeholders. And we believe it will not only stop here, but for the future, we are transforming the future and the power of education. We thank you and we are grateful.
From classrooms to communities, CIYOTA is proving that with the right skills and support, young people don't just look for jobs, they create them. This is the CIYOTA story, a story of courage, innovation, and hope. Because when education meets opportunity, a generation rises.